What up, attackers? It's Tad here from Attack of the Killer Podcast with a new Patreon exclusive bonus YouTube video update. As always, thanks for supporting us. Thanks for being a patron, an attacker, a listener, a fan, a friend of the podcast. I say it every week, but we really do appreciate you guys. Love having your support, love knowing that people are listening, watching, and we've really enjoyed some of the new perks that we get to offer you guys, and we hope that you guys are enjoying them as much as we enjoy making them. I'm recording this at the beginning of October. I don't know when it will come out because I get so much shit and do so many videos in October that will probably backlogged a little bit, but while I'm recording this, we've done one horror hangout with the attackers, which was a blast to get to see Roman face to face on the internet, and Brian joined us, and Mike made a special appearance. So it's just good to see everybody during these crazy times. But as you can guess, I have some more shit today. I got a box, and I got it at work, and once again, love that return address of Spirit Halloween. Looks like a pretty big box, but it's very light. I know what it is, and the title of this video might spoil what it is. So, but I can't open boxes without having my phone out to record it these days because I know content is king. So I'm gonna open it here. It might be something that you guys have too, because I shared this to the Facebook group, and if you're not part of the Facebook group, why are you watching this? Go join the Facebook group. Something new, and I'm guessing a lot of people sort of got theirs today because I pre-ordered it the day it came out, and I'm pretty stoked for it. I'm not quite sick of this stuff yet. You'd think I would be, but it's the Spirit Halloween exclusive Sam with the pumpkin and sack pop figure. It's like a deluxe, like I said, Spirit exclusive. It's really cool. I have the original Sam, and I'm looking at him now. He's pretty similar to this, but obviously Funko's really sort of stepped up their game recently. I mean, some of those early ones were very plain and simple. They all sort of had the same body posed, and they've gotten more and more detailed over the years, which is good or bad. I don't know. I think they're cooler now, but those old ones fetch a lot of cash on the internet now, especially Sam and I think Captain Spaulding and some of those older horror ones. But anyways, of course, Spirit Halloween has jumped into the pop game, and they've put out a bunch of exclusives. I think the first ones they did were the Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus. So they're hitting the Halloween stuff hard, and Spirit's only open. If you're not in the U.S., Spirit is a Halloween store that's only open from like sometimes August or September until November, and they carry a lot of cool Halloween stuff. It started as sort of a costume shop, then moved into decor, and now collectibles. But Sam has been like their dude for the last 2 years, along with the Sanderson sisters and Beetlejuice. That seems to be the three main topics. But they finally re-released a Sam because there's obviously there's a demand for him. That's the word I was looking for. And the original has been long out of print or vaulted, as Funko will say. So that's fetched, like I said, a lot of money on eBay. So they came out with a new one, which is adorable. So you might recognize this scene. I think as a super fan of Trick or Treat, you'd think I would know this better. I'm trying to think of exactly which scene this was, because it's not when... I was going to say it might be when he's sitting there watching the werewolf transformation, but he's sitting on a log there, I believe. It's not when Rhonda comes back up during the school bus scene, because he's standing watching her, and he's in like a big pipe. So I'm not sure. This might just be from a publicity photo. There's a really great publicity photo of Sam sitting on a rock with his bag and his pumpkin next to him. But anyways, this is really cool because it has, as you can see, has a base with fall leaves on it, has his pumpkin, has a sack, and he has his little hands, crossed in there. And they just have a picture of it on the back, which is sort of lame. The box is pretty simple. But it's nice because it shows the entire thing. The box is overly big. I think maybe to just make it excuse me, seem like it's a bigger deal than it is. It is a deluxe, as you can see down here. They do the extra big ones now. I'm sure next year we'll probably get like a fucking 12 or 10 inch Sam or something, because they'll just keep pumping out Sam merchandise. Not because idiots like me will just keep buying more and more. But yeah, it has a nice window up top, so you can look up top and stuff and see everything. And I don't have room for any of this stuff, but you know how it is. I'm gonna keep buying it and force it into my collection. But the detail on it's pretty cool. I should have busted out the old one to compare it to, but they look pretty similar. I think, like I said, his little onesie probably has more detail. The pumpkin looks really nice. It's just adorable, and I will keep picking up Sam stuff as long as they keep putting it out. And as a bonus, I'm going to throw in something else I got today, because I didn't want to just be like, here's a pop, thanks for watching. My friend Steve Freevert, he's awesome and always brings me really cool stuff. He's like he's really into like old historical stuff and old preservation of historical stuff, so he'll find really cool old vintage stuff, and he'll be like, surprise me at work, like, hey, look what I found. So he messaged me today from the library's book sale. They do like they clear out old books and sell them for like a quarter or $1, something really cheap. And his wife works at the library, so he's always there supporting it and getting first looks at stuff. And he sent me a message and said, hey, would you be interested in this Ed Wood book? And I said, would I ever get it? It's Ed Wood, Nightmares of Ecstasy, The Life and Art of Edward D. Wood Jr. Of course, at the top, the literary event of the year is now the Tim Burton film. So this is a book by Rudolph Gray, and it's, like I said, it's not quite I don't think it's a biography, but it has a lot of cool trivia, stories, interviews, just a lot of great information on Ed Wood. Some really great photos. There's Thor in action, Bride of the Monster. Here's something from the premiere or preview of Night of the Ghouls. Just some really cool, great pictures and information. I just got this today while I was at work, so I've owned it for like an hour. So I can't really tell you much about the inside. I know Brian, who used to be on the podcast and is a big listener, said that it's a fantastic book. I have no doubt it looks awesome. I'm excited to dig in. So I just wanted to show you off that, because it doesn't necessarily warrant its own video, and neither does the pop. So put them together. I got them both today. Pretty cool day for me. So yeah, that's the video. Thanks so much again for watching, supporting, and listening to the podcast. And we'll see you next time on Attack of the Killer Podcast.